Thank you, Kitty. Well, I'm happy to be here, Kitty. This is a nice opportunity. We don't get an opportunity to actually sit and talk to each other. Usually I'm just writing stories about you or drawing you and that sort of thing. To actually sit here and talk to you is a great opportunity that doesn't come often. Well, Katie, I'd have to say my best subject when I was in school, well, it was kind of a tie between art and English, and I guess that shouldn't come as a surprise because I spend all my career now writing and drawing. But I was pretty good in all of my subjects. I really liked science. I really liked math. I was very good at that. Probably why I was my teacher's favorite student always. I think my teacher I think my teachers liked me more than they liked any of the other kids. They probably even more than their own children. Now I think about it. No, that's not true. I got along with my teachers and I had a good time, but I always liked being in school, and I really liked writing and drawing most of all. But strangely enough, the one subject that I needed help in when I switched to a new school in 6th grade, I was testing a little low on my reading skills, oddly enough. And one of the things that I did to increase my reading skills was I actually started writing more. And it's an interesting thing. The more you write, the better reader you become. And the reverse is true. The more you read, a better writer you become. So I wasn't in that class where I needed reading help for very long, but I was in 6th grade, and I caught up by the time I was in 7th. What is my favorite food? Well, I know what your favorite foods are. I know you like hippo hamburgers and assortment of anchovies and penguin pizza and buffalo burritos, but my favorite food is a little less exciting. I love Chinese food. I love any kind of Chinese food, and I'm very fond of duck chow fun. But my favorite food to cook at home is making pasta. I love to make pastas. I make a great roasted tomato and eggplant pasta for my family all the time. That goes over very well. Are you getting hungry? I'm getting hungry. Should we go get something to eat? Let's go get something to eat. Well, Kitty, I'd have to say my biggest fear in general would have to be scorpions. I mean, the worst part of crabs mixed in with the worst part of spiders into one single animal, that is just a terrible idea all around. But my biggest fear when I was in school was, I think, probably like what a lot of kids are afraid of, and they may not even say it out loud, is just being afraid of not having enough friends or any friends and such. And I had a difficult time when I was in 1st grade making friends because I was so young. And I look back and I now realize that everybody had that same problem. It just happened naturally. I had lots of friends. I always had friends. In fact, some of my best friends to this day are friends that I met when I was in 1st grade. Well, Kitty, I think my favorite game on the BadKittyBooks.com website has to be Bad Kitty Mad Dash. That is a very challenging game. I think I've only made it through the first level a couple of times because it is not easy getting you across that lawn so you don't get hit by a lawnmower. And Kitty, I thought you were writing. Are you just drawing airplanes? Kitty, you have to focus. This is an interview.